Simon, a 22-12 defeat. We said last week it was a case of what might have been. Do you think it's the same again this week?
Yeah, I'll not lie, I'm pretty good with that one. That'll hurt for a bit longer than the week. You know, they had a sin bin, we had two. Obviously, you can't do that. We come up with there's some stuff in the game that just happened that really go against us. Louis breaks through 2v1 with fullback when I think we were still in front at that point. Pulls his hammer, you know, we don't quite get that off. Dan Murray, I don't know whether he actually got the ball down, but he's over the line under sticks. Yeah, there's a few bits and bobs in there where that we should have won the game, I felt. And then in the end, you know, the disappointing bit was the score. Probably looks like it was reasonably comfortable for Fev, but as I say, I thought we were a better team for large parts. We were just off in a couple of areas, and then just those couple of things I mentioned. I mean, the 2v1 with a fullback, it's the easiest part. Players do them all the time in training. We would have nailed that, and that's a try, and we just get that bit of bad luck there with Louis pulling his hammy, and as a result, he's still upfield. They try to get him off. They put a kick in, and he can't quite get there. So there's loads of little bits and bobs within. I'm really proud of their effort. I thought it was great, but I want us to get past the being happy or, you know, or just being proud. You know what I mean? I don't want to just come and compete with Featherstone. We want to beat them, don't we? So yeah, pretty good on the whole, but a lot of positives within, and showing some really good signs.
You mentioned before the cup game that Fev are a different beast. After that performance and the second half last week, we're a pretty good beast as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're always going to take time. Don't want to hide behind that fact, but you know, we have got a number of blokes that are new, spine players that are new, all getting to know one another, and a new way, not a new way of playing altogether, but a new what's the word? A new theory, if you know what I mean. A new theme. There's a new theme to how we play, and we're getting it. We're not a million miles off it, and when we do, you know, we'll be an handful for everyone. We were today, but I think there's still more in us yet. But you know, calling them a different beast, as I said, they've got a few players who can do some magical sort of stuff, and like at the end there, Craig Hall, you know, give him enough room, give him enough space, he'll score a try or nothing. He's one of a number of players, but you know, we've got a few ourselves, and we just need to press on and keep believing in ourselves. There's a long way to go yet, and we're showing some good signs.
It's the whole part and parcel of playoff rugby, isn't it? You don't want to peak in March. The season's not won in March. Are you happy about the progression that we are making so far?
I wasn't up until last week. Yeah, reasonably happy where we're at now. We've got another really tough test coming up against Lille, will be the next one, won't it, on the Monday night at Premier Sports, which will be good for the boys, all new haircuts and all that. But no, look, it's early season. We've had a couple of tough fixtures. We've played in absolute dire conditions. It looks like the weather's turning a bit, which is going to probably showcase us as a team and generally our product a little bit better across the board. You know, I've seen a couple of Premier Sports games where they've not looked right clever with the surfaces we've had. So yeah, really looking forward to spring arriving and cracking on with some good rugby league. But yeah, generally a lot of good signs for us. But you know, we can still we'll go away hurting. We'll hurt for a while off that one.
We saw us from the game today. We came out and threw the ball about a little bit. Was that a conscious effort in training this week, knowing that we're getting better weather now and not the sludge fest?
Well, better weather and also playing to our strengths, Mike. We the second half we started a bit like that against Featherstone last week, and I know I said to you after the game that we needed to start minute one with that belief and back our game plan, our style, and our theme or rhythm, whatever we want to call it, and challenge them, because you know, just lumping the ball one out against Featherstone, we're a very good team in their own right, some big bodies through the middle. You're going to feel it on the Monday after the game, so the smarter play is to move them around a little bit, and I thought we got a lot of joy in it. We just missed a few little bits which could have got us out a little further in front and made it real difficult for them to get back.
We were running out of bodies towards the end of that game. We've got a much needed week end off. What are the players like in there? Any news on any injuries at the moment? Or?
Injuries, obviously Louis, we'll have to have a look at that one and see how that one pans out. Other than that, we had a few lads come off with head knocks. They did the concussion test and all that, but obviously doctor was happy with them, but like always they'll be reassessed again on that front, and we'll see where they're at. But other than that, I think more broken hearts than broken bodies.
You mentioned it's Leon Monday night, Premier Sports cameras, another potential title challenger. Have you seen enough today to know that we will give them a game and potentially beat them on that Monday?
Yeah, I think we'll compete with anyone when we play our style and we play it for long enough in games. So there we got to 70 minutes and it was real tight, and that was how we needed it to be in this game. Unfortunately, I had to go in off for the last 10. And a few other little bits and bobs going against us. You know, we didn't get the goods, but yeah, we'll go into Lee with confidence. Why not? Lee should be smashing everyone, so we'll invite him to the Shane. We'll play our brand of rugby and see where he gets us.